Every week, contestants and viewers compete for points and prizes based on the amount of local trivia they can answer and how fast they can answer. It's time to open your mobile device and play I Know the Ozarks with your host, Jay Fox.
Welcome to I Know the Ozarks. The question is, do you know the Ozarks? Before we get started, let's meet our in-studio contestants. First up, we have Rachel from Springfield. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am from Springfield, and I went to Missouri State University, and now I work at the South Campbell Library Center.
Do you do that to people a lot, just because you're a librarian?
Mm-hmm. I shush them.
Nice to meet you, Rachel. Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I too grew up in Springfield, but I live in Nixa now, where I work at Gatekeeper Business Solutions.
Ah, what do you guys do there?
Well, it's kind of a business-to-business operation. We make industry supplies.
I have no idea what that is, so we'll quickly move to Joe. What do you do?
I'm from Stratford, and I'm the night manager at Super 8 Motel.
Okay, that won't be any good for this game.
Probably
but
not.
Good luck to all of our contestants. Here's how it goes down. In round one, you'll get to pick a local hashtag. We will ask you a question based on that topic. If you know the answer, be the first to shout out, "I know." Questions are worth 100 points each. The person with the lowest score at the end of the round goes home. You folks at home can play along for points as well. If you don't already have it, open it. It's time. Put the Fox KRBK Challenge app to use. Try to answer the questions before our 3 in-studio contestants do. The faster you answer correctly, the more points you will get. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
Okay. Up first, in the first hashtags, we have
Ozarks Selfie.
And the next one right here, we have
Lost Hillbilly.
And our third hashtag is
Ozarks Jubilee.
And our final hashtag right down here, our fourth one,
Urban Legend.
Rachel, you won the coin toss backstage, so that means you get to go first.
I'm going to take Ozarks Selfie.
Ozarks Selfie. Viewers have sent us selfie pics from around the Ozarks. Be the first to correctly identify the Ozark location. This fine photo was submitted from Jill in Fairgrove.
I know.
Oh, Joe.
Was that taken at a McDonald's?
I'm sorry. That's incorrect.
I know.
Chris.
Is that at the Art Museum in Springfield?
Absolutely correct. Nice job. You got it. You get 100 points. Would you like to stay with Ozark Selfie or go to another hashtag?
I like to select hashtag Lost Hillbilly.
Hashtag Lost Hillbilly. Oh, Clem the Hillbilly.
What's going on here?
Clem here often gets lost in the Ozarks, don't you, Clem?
Well, I don't have one of the fancy GPS contraptions, if you know that's what I'm saying, with one of them antennas and all the things with this.
You don't know what you're saying, Clem. I want you to tell our contestants here about where we found you the other day.
Well, I don't remember where I was, but I can describe it.
Okay, 100 points to the contestant that can figure out the location. Here's his description.
Well, I was near the water, a river of sorts, but all the buildings and shops around me seemed fairly new. But then the water, it started to dance, and I just couldn't believe my eyes.
I know where it is.
Rachel, go ahead.
Branson Landing.
Branson Landing is absolutely correct for 100 points. You do not want to know what's in that pipe either. You want to stick with Lost Hillbilly or go to another hashtag?
I would like to switch to Urban Legends.
Breaking hearts over here. We have to say goodbye to you. Clem, hey. We love you though. Thanks for coming by. A big round of applause for Clem, everybody. Lost Hillbilly. All right, Rachel has selected Urban Legends. In this category, a local viewer Skyped into us with a video of them describing a local urban legend, but they changed a part of it. So the first person that can tell us what the correct version is gets the points. Let's go to Jake from Republic with his version of a popular local legend.
Springfield is the home of many local legends. One of the most popular is the Albania Farm. Legend has it the family who owned the old Spring Lawn Farm hired an Albanian immigrant to serve as caretaker. Apparently he'd carry a shotgun on his nightly watch and wouldn't hesitate to open fire on anyone trespassing on the property. Locals took note of his Tirana justice. He was soon blamed for several unsolved...
Wasn't that an Al-Qaeda training camp?
I'm sorry, Joe, that's incorrect. Let's go back to the video.
Today, only a few pieces of the Albania farm structure remain. Most has been torn away to make way for expanding real estate development.
Oh, that means we've run out of time here in the hashtag round. The correct urban legend was about albinos, not Albanians, Joe. Time to eliminate our first contestant. Rachel and Chris both have 100 points. Joe has 0. So unfortunately, we have to do the walk of shame. Well, you have to do the walk of shame as we head to our first commercial break. Thank you so much. We have some parting gifts for you out there. We'll be right back with iKnow the Ozarks right after this.
All in-studio contestants get a fancy Fox KRBK koozie.
All studio audience members get a bag of cone chips. They're dipalicious.
And a free beverage coupon from the cafe from McDonald's.
Hey, welcome back to iKnow the Ozarks. We are down to 2 of our locals and entering round number 2. You guys ready? Did pretty good in the first round. Obviously, that's why you're still here. It's time for face-off. Round number 2, here's how it works. We've sent our own Julie Wilson out into the Ozarks to stop people at random and ask them a trivia question that one of our viewers at home has submitted. And you will have to guess if the random person is going to get it right or not. If you get it right, you get 100 points. If you guess correctly on how the person will answer, you will get an additional 50 points. And if you get the answer wrong, the other contestant has a chance to get the points. You folks at home, play along on your Fox KRBK Challenge app. You can also play for the same points. Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's go to Julie, who is at the Home Depot in Springfield. How you doing, Julie?
Yeah, I'm doing great, and I'm standing next to Joshua. Tell us the most interesting fact about yourself.
I'm an Afghan veteran.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. When was your tour?
May 2011 to May 2012.
And you said you were in the Army, right?
Correct.
Your question today comes from Kaylin Landon of Branson. What college calls itself Hard Work U? A, Evangel, B, Missouri State, C, OTC, or D, College of the Ozarks?
Okay, pause the video, start the clock.
I know.
Chris, what's the correct answer?
It is D, College of the Ozarks.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
And for 50 extra points, will Joshua be able to answer this correctly? Chris, what do you think?
He's got a good poker face on, so I'm going to say yes.
Did Joshua answer correctly? Let's find out.
C of O.
Steve-O, yep, College of the Ozarks is absolutely correct.
Joshua got it right, and Chris gets the points. Great job, Chris. Let's go back to Julie. Julie, who do you have this time?
Yeah, standing next to me is Misty. Tell us something about yourself.
I'm a photographer in town.
It's a pretty sweet job.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't be
It's
mad
a lot
about
of fun.
that.
Yeah.
All right, your question today comes from Suzanne Moore of Camdenton. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Multiple choice. What lake has earned the nickname the Magic Dragon for its serpent-like shape? A, Lake Taneycomo, B, Lake of the Ozarks, C, Table Rock Lake, or D, the Stockton Lake?
Pause the video and start the clock.
Oh, I know.
Chris, again.
D, Stockton Lake.
That's incorrect. I'm sorry, which means we go to Rachel to see if she knows the answer. Rachel?
I do. It's B, Lake of the Ozarks.
100 points goes to Rachel. Good job. Now, Rachel got it right, but will Misty? What do you think, Rachel?
Misty looks pretty smart. I'm going to say yes.
Okay, let's find out.
We'll go with Table Rock.
Table Rock is so close, but it's actually B, Lake of the Ozarks.
Oh, darn
I'm
it.
sorry. That means that Chris is still in the lead with 50 points. Let's go back to Julie. Julie, do you have somebody else?
Yeah, I'm hanging out here with James. James, tell us the most interesting fact about yourself.
I'm a millionaire. No, I'm not. Just
You
kidding.
lying to me now?
Yeah, I'm lying to you.
All right, your question today comes from Megan Howards of Ozark. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Multiple choice question. What county is Hollister, Missouri in? A, Greene, B, Laclede, C, Pulaski, or D, Taney?
Okay, let's pause the video and turn it over to our studio contestants.
I know.
Rachel.
It's D, Taney County.
Absolutely correct. And will he get this answer right?
He's looking pretty confident, so I'm going to say yes, he does.
Wow, okay. Let's see what James says.
Taney County.
Taney is absolutely correct.
You got it right, which means Rachel jumps into the lead with 350 points. Chris still sitting at 250. Let's go back to Julie out in the real world.
Yeah, I'm standing here with Natalie. Natalie, tell us the most interesting fact about yourself.
When I was a sophomore in high school, I went to South Africa for a month.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right, your question today comes from Justin Monroe of Springfield. Lebanon, Missouri holds the county seat for which county? A. Laclede, B. Pulaski, C. Taney, or D. Greene?
Pause. Anybody know?
I know.
Chris, yeah, what is it?
It's A, Laclede County.
That is absolutely correct. You get 100 points, which ties you once again with Rachel. Oh, and that means we're running out of time, but we have a tied score, which means the next person to jump ahead will move on to round number 3. Chris, do you think Natalie will get this question right?
I don't think she looked too confident, so I'm going to say no. She's not going to get it.
Okay, let's play the video.
I'm gonna go with B.
B is absolutely wrong. I'm so sorry.
Chris gets the 50 bonus points.
Yes.
Which means Rachel is eliminated. I'm so sorry, Rachel. Thank you so much for playing. You made it to round number 2. Thank you for playing I Know the Ozarks, for coming out. We got some great prizes for you. We'll be right back with I Know the Ozarks right after this.
Both of our losing contestants get parting gifts that include tickets to the Shrine Circus coming to the JQH Arena.
A $25 gift card to Battlefield Lane.
An authentic NFL football signed by James Laurinaitis from the St. Louis Rams.
And a promotional drinking cup from the hit Fox TV show Bones.
Welcome back to I Know the Ozarks. Joe and Rachel have been eliminated, and now it's down to Chris. My man, how you feeling?
A little bit nervous.
Yeah, you did good on 1 and 2, so now it's time for the third and final round. Let's explain to the viewers at home how this actually works. Up here on the big screen, we will flash some clips from 10 TV shows. You will need to correctly identify the show and the station that it's on. If you get it right, we'll play the next clip. If you guess it incorrectly, we won't tell you which part is wrong, but you can keep going until you get it right or pass and come back to it. If you can do it in 30 seconds, you can get this grand prize. You want to know what you're playing for?
I sure do.
All right, here we go. Jeff, what do we got?
It's a new car. That's right, Youngblood Nissan has provided today's winner with a brand new 2014 Nissan Murano. It comes with all the standards, plus an automatic transmission, 3.6-liter engine, as well as a gray exterior. Plus, this baby comes with a tan, all-leather interior, 6-seat e-changer with MP3 capabilities, and a horn. Valued at over $40,000.
Huh?
Oh, man.
Isn't that right?
That's sweet.
It's pretty sweet. Let's do 30 seconds on the clock.
All right.
And we are underway. Chris.
All right, Bones, Fox KRBK.
Yes.
Gilligan's Island, MeTV Ozarks.
Correct.
Okay, I don't know that one's pass.
Pass.
Following, Fox KRBK.
Yes.
New Girl, Fox KRBK.
Yes.
Hogan's Heroes, MeTV Ozarks.
That's right.
TMZ, Fox KRBK.
Correct.
Judge Mathis, Fox KRBK.
You got it.
MASH, MeTV Ozarks.
Yes.
Maury, Fox KRBK.
Yes, and back to the one you passed on, Chris.
It's Columbo, MeTV Ozarks.
That concludes our edition of I Know the Ozarks.
Join us next week for another edition of I Know the Ozarks. And play along at home with the KRBK Challenge app. Use our Facebook app to submit your own pictures, video, and trivia questions and appear on TV or apply to be one of our studio contestants.